And I think if you want your entire personality and content to be shitting on other people's content, you need to fucking wake up and realize some people might respond to you, and you need to just otherwise maybe you're not cut out for this, man, because you keep saying you don't care. You said in your video that you have thick skin. You don't have thick skin, man. Like, you're not built for this, and that's okay.
This video is in response to the drama I'm slightly in between Spook and Jukes and River. Here's a quick rundown of what happened that started this all. On April 24th, River uploaded a video talking about DBD's community. This video was recommended to me by YouTube itself, so I decided to watch it and react since I had a video I was making that had a similar premise. I ended up having a lot to say about said video because of how awful I thought it was. He spent majority of the video getting all his points from Reddit and spent a good chunk shitting on almost every form of DBD content. I didn't want to stir the pot, so I decided not to upload this reaction. Fast forward, Spooks had a debate with River because they had a slight back and forth. I decided to check out what was said because I was genuinely curious. I knew I would agree more with Spooks since the video that started this all was not well done in my honest opinion. After a few days, it turns out that River talked shit about me and in true River fashion lied and changed his moral rule set constantly to fit his narrative. As we go on through this video, I'm going to prove to you that he shoots stray bullets at anyone who disagrees with him and hopes it lands. He has no conviction in anything that he says. Unlike you, River, I'm going to back up every single thing I say with actual proof. I want to make it known that he has every right to talk about me, but don't assume I won't reply back. This video is also way overdue. Unlike what River and his posse thinks, I'm not terminally online and have time to edit and post a video immediately after I get shit talked. I work a full-time job, work an editing side job, have a fiance, and in the process of planning my wedding that's happening this year. Now on to the live stream where he first initially talked about me.
You know who else made a video on me that I haven't really seen? I just skimmed through. Oh my god, I fucking closed it again. Reaper DBD. Oh god, this guy's so irrelevant I can't fucking find him. It's like Reaper with a 3, right?
River says here that I'm irrelevant and it's hard to find me. You'll see later, this guy is proven to know exactly who I am and is an actual fan of mine. If he would have scrolled down a tiny bit more, he'd see my channel. I'm so irrelevant that my videos show up 5 videos down when you type Reaper correctly. He says this as a way to diminish anything I have to say in that reaction live stream.
Yeah, first of all, he made like the same video I did. I haven't really watched it, but...
After watching his video about DBD's community, this is far from the truth. I talk about my personal experiences with the community and don't spend time shitting on other channels like he does.
Yeah, apparently this 5-hour video is like him reacting to the debate or something. I just skimmed through it a little bit. He was just saying nothing the whole time.
This is a pattern with River. He will bring up a video, say he skimmed through it and didn't even watch it, but then says it has no good points.
Yeah, I skimmed through this video and it was just him being really fucking annoying. Like, he didn't like really make any good points. I haven't commented or anything.
Spooks, like, this is getting ridiculous, dude. I've skimmed through the video a little bit. You have not made any good points at all.
This whole fucking debate, dude, you're stuttering and you're making points that you fucking either concede to, bring up the fucking stupid bingo card, or fucking just meme the hell out of it and just move on to...
Dude, what the fuck is your problem?
I honestly don't think it's coincidence that he starts the video at that specific part. The only part he shows in this 5-hour video is me having an absolute mental breakdown. This crash out was actually relevant. I was at that point watching an hour of him constantly stuttering and talking in circles. Unlike him with content,
I just skimmed through it a little bit.
I watched the entire stream front to back and he had almost nothing to say, and when he'd get pressed on a point, he'd say, "I guess I should have been prepared. I guess I should have had notes."
Well, if you say provably, then where? Prove it.
Wait for the video then. I don't have a fucking file of evidence against you. I've already...
I'm gonna make absurd, insane claims, but I'm not prepared.
Oh no, asking for proof. Oh god.
Oh no, I should have got my fucking file, man, full of screenshots and proof, man. I'm so unprepared.
You are. You say it like in a sarcastic way, but you can't even string together a
fucking 5-word sentence. River also has a pattern of playing victim.
Another thing him and his fans brought up was me stuttering during the debate a lot, which is funny because, and I'm not going to use this as an excuse, I do have diagnosed anxiety and depression.
He brought it up. He brought it up in the section of me on that stream, but like, again, the whole point of people bringing that up is you're so confident in talking shit in your videos with a script, and then when you get called out, you're like, and you didn't make any points. The stuttering would be okay if you weren't so pompous and pretentious and weren't acting like an asshole in the first place.
I could easily just pull out the ableist card if I wanted to, but I'm not going to stoop to his level because that's...
You're doing that right now, and you did that talking about me in your stream.
One thing I want to bring up that I think is funny is Spook and Jukes is all positivity, right? He would never, you know, demean anybody for... His community would never demean anybody for stuff they can't control, right? The whole stuttering thing is like one of their main points. I'm not going to use it as an excuse, but I do have diagnosed anxiety. It's medicated. Oh, you're stuttering. Yeah, I have anxiety. Like, and depression.
People that usually bring up his stuttering are not doing it because it's a low blow. River acts very pompous and made a section of his video about DBD's community and how many different forms of content in the space are terrible. Not only that, but he's been on record multiple times making fun of people's appearances.
And he's also just like an overweight 30-year-old who still lives with his parents and does nothing. He's just a really, really, really fat loser.
Do you use that nectar to hide a shiny double chin? I don't know.
River can dish out hate, but when it comes back to him, that's a problem. He thinks that calling himself the obvious villain absolves him from everything.
I'm not painting people as villains or telling people to attack them. I'm just making fun of them, which actually paints me as the villain, which I'm fine with.
5 hours, dude. Like, Christ.
Putting the goalposts in real time.
Like, God, this guy's so annoying. I don't know who the fuck this guy is either.
It's insane that you would even say this. For context, this 5-hour video was 2 streams stitched together because, as I said previously, I don't have time to sit down and react to a full 2.5-hour debate. You say 5 hours as if I have no life and I'm terminally online, but this very same stream where you're talking about me, it's over 5 hours long as well. Not only that, but you have streams after this that go up to over 10 hours. This point that you have here just doesn't work.
There's so many nobody creators who are somehow getting less views than me and less notoriety than me when I just started a month ago trying to piggyback off me. Like, I just started a month ago. These people are trying to piggyback off me, which is hilarious because I just fucking started. I have like 6 videos. Like, these nobody creators who have been making videos for years.
You have shown consistently that you will change your own logic when it benefits you. Your whole thing about Spooks is he's an evil guy because he makes videos or talks about people who are lower than him. You constantly spam the word punching down.
And he just sits there on his high horse and punches down while his fans go into the random streamer's chat and send them tons of harassment, provably. Eventually, he just gave up and started punching down again. They were sending the most copy-paste, uninteresting, black and white comments while punching down with no real argument. Spooks will hard it and pin it, and their entire personalities are built off punching down at a much smaller creator. He talked about how I mentioned that he was drama farming and punching down in every one of his videos.
My question is, what are you doing right now?
Do you know what punching down means?
No, tell me. I would love to hear.
Punching down is when you attack someone who is far, like, beneath you, like lower views, lower status, lower everything. So
Like, God, this guy's so annoying. I don't know who the fuck this guy is either. There's so many nobody creators who are somehow getting less views than me and less notoriety than me when I just started a month ago trying to piggyback off me.
When it's convenient for you and when you get called out, you say that you never punch down because you technically only have 2,000 subscribers from Dead by Daylight. You're the underdog.
In your in your video of top 5 worst DBD creators, there's no DBD creators in there that you mentioned that had less subscribers than you or less followers.
like we're talking subs when fucking most of my subs are from videos I made forever ago. Like, I'm very new in the DBD community.
So now your sub count doesn't even count. So technically, you're not going to consider yourself bigger than any of these people.
If I had 40, like, I came into here with 40K, I came out with 42K. Like, it's nothing.
When talking about me, I'm irrelevant and you're a much larger channel.
There's so many nobody creators who are somehow getting less views than me and less notoriety than me when I just started a month ago trying to piggyback off me.
If I'm so irrelevant and trying to get clout off of you, then why are you even talking about me? Honestly, I think that you're super insecure, and that's why you not only care what I have to say, you also reply to 80% of your hate comments and preemptively call yourself an incel and your typical racist, overweight white guy in your debate with Spooks, even though he didn't even mention it in the first place.
Okay, well, yeah, you can just call me an incel or whatever the fuck else you want to say. Like, it doesn't matter. But, I am just an average fucking slightly overweight white guy fucking racist gamer stereotype. Like, there is nothing special about me at all.
Why did you say
Go look at that video.
racist gamer stereotype?
Oh, he makes fucking... Yeah, I'm familiar with some of this guy's stuff. He just makes, like, salt shit that gets 2,000 views per video. How long has he been making shit? Oh my god. Holy fuck! Okay, it's not DBD. When does he start DBD? First one, I think.
This is all the proof I need to show you that not only have you downplayed knowing me, but also shows you're a fan. Just look how many videos he's watched. It just keeps going.
Yeah, he's been making this shit for 3 years, and I'm already bigger than him. So he's trying to. I've been making it for a month. I'm already bigger than him.
This is him admitting that he's 100% punching down. For someone who constantly cries about Spooks doing that, you sure as hell don't care if you do it.
People like this need to be bullied. That's what I'm gonna say. People like this need to be bullied. This guy looks so much like a fucking old lol cow that like really old internet lol cow called O3B Good. If anyone knows who that is, he's like discount Chris Chan. O3B Good. Like, what is this? Yeah.
Chad, do I look like him? Hold on, chat. Oh fuck, he might have a point. That's me. Shut up. Shut up.
He looks so much like this guy. Like,
Hold on. I gotta make the double chin. Oh my god, I do. Oh my god, he might actually have a point. Alright. He might actually... Chad, I think I'm cooked for that. Chad, I think I might be cooked for that. He might have a point.
I'm now going to talk about a few things in his Spook and Jukes hit piece, as well as the section where my channel is brought up. To be fair, a picture of my channel was brought up for a literal second, but this is when I decided I wanted to respond.
Regardless of whether or not you like his content or personality, even some of his dick suckers have...
We made it, boys.
Calling me a dick sucker was definitely a choice. River has a tendency to say that anyone that disagrees with him is a slave, amazing choice of words, or bots regurgitating the same talking points over and over again.
And it's not a surprise for basically the biggest DBD drama channel with such an influence on all of these slaves. It makes sense that they'd be the types of miserable, terminally online goblins. They were sending the most copy-paste, uninteresting, black and white comments while punching down with no real argument.
This clip also proves to me that he just says words because they sound good to him. How can all of Spooks fans punch down when majority of the people on his comments don't even make content? His friend group and people that watch him would never say the same things as River and have copy and paste talking points. Right?
So, my question is, why are you getting your ego so hurt over someone who's like modding for some other YouTubers when you're an 80k sub YouTuber who clearly gives way too much of a shit what others say about him? Like, why do you care so much, my dude?
In turn, this absolute man-child who cannot take and is not used to receiving criticism, especially constructive criticism, makes his 8-minute hit piece on a much smaller and newer creator based on a brief call-out in a 20-minute video that wasn't even remotely about him.
If you don't care, then why are you here right
I
now?
work real jobs. I don't fucking sit my ass on YouTube all the time. The only time I'm
Okay, now you're going there. Now you're going there now.
and he's also just like an overweight 30-year-old who still lives with his parents and does nothing. He's been unemployed for years, and yeah, there's actually like a ton. Just watch this video, okay? Just watch this.
But how could you say with a straight face that I'll give a shit about you when you had so much of a fuck to give with your ego being so sore over the few words I said about you? in a stream with me and a friend of mine, to the point you got to come out and go, I'm going to make a video on this guy and I'm going to use my dog for pity points.
Reminder, he got so butthurt over a video calling him out for 30 seconds and even went to other parts of the video where I was showing him as background footage.
Like, you're not even getting mid-roll credits in that, dude. The video's not even over 8 minutes long, because if I'm not mistaken, that's how long videos have to be get mid-roll credits, right? For like an
You
episode.
so focused on the dumbest shit, my nigga. You worried about, bro, you said something about me, I made a video.
In all seriousness, supporting a family off this content might be why he's getting so desperate, and why he started attacking me and Angry Pug in an 801-minute video of slop. Making a video barely over 8 minutes long allows you to spam it with ads, by the way, which is exactly what he does.
My point is that you were hard stuck at 70k subs for a while doing, you do what, DBD, Siege, you started Rivals, I think, and what else have you been doing?
He just makes like salt shit that gets 2,000 views per video. Yeah, he's been making this shit for 3 years and I'm already bigger than him, so he's trying to, I've been making it for a month.
You and your friends constantly spew out the same points, and I'm not even sure why you even say these things. It's like you guys are spamming your dialogue script like in any Bethesda game. Remember when I said he shoots strays and hopes he hits?
Since you've defamed dozens of people at this point, and this is all you're known for, and this happens every single time.
Here's what he said in regards to him saying Spooks defames people.
How did I defame you?
Defame?
Yes.
Well, I mean, maybe
You said I defamed you? You said I defamed dozens. You said I defamed you and dozens of people.
If I said you defamed dozens, that's probably just hyperbole. Like that dozens is definitely not true. But
I want to know one.
You can only say I wasn't prepared enough so many times. It's now time to talk about his friend group.
Spook's video on One Letter Shore provably got his PlayStation account banned like days after the video came out because of the mass reporting. This is not a coincidence.
Here, River is saying that Spook's fanbase provably got his friend Shore banned on PSN. There's so many things wrong with this statement, and I'm going to dissect and show you why. River also isn't 100% confident in this claim, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Without yapping, Spooks made a video about a creator being sexist and just a flat-out asshole of a person. After this video, Shore, the person in question, made a response video where he lied, saying that the person he was being nasty to cut out context. This is actually provably wrong, and here's the proof.
This is why they deleted their VODs, is because they raged during their game and they were insulting me too. So they deleted their VODs because that doesn't fit the narrative that they were trying to push to Spook and Jukes, that they're wholesome. Our game was 20 minutes, over 20 minutes, right? Dual Threat edited it down to 2 minutes and 39 seconds of taking things out of context. Send it to Spook and Jukes.
Yeah, so all of that is false. When Miss Dual Threat reached out about this video, she sent me the links to both VODs, and I recorded them and edited them myself. I saw the entire situation from both sides. And he's claiming that Miss Dual Threat took her VOD down because she was hiding something. He's like, oh, well, she didn't show my name anyway, so why did she have to take her VOD down? Dude, you typed in her chat. And if you want to watch that entire portion of Miss Dual Threat's VOD, here it is, the whole thing unedited.
Spooks made a response to Shore's video and proved that there was no other context to be presented in this conflict. Shore then apparently gets an account warning shortly after Spook's video. He then gets banned twice, months later. Nothing about this situation is adding up to me, since if Shore really did get witch hunted and got pushed off of PSN, then why was it in a span of months? I looked into it more, and PlayStation actually looks into reports and doesn't just ban people for no reason. Now here's where it gets even deeper. On October 20th, my mod went up against Shore, and after the game, Shore came into his chat and talked shit. When Daniel saw this, he got annoyed and called him a bitch. Was that a bit over the top? Sure, you can definitely view it that way, but I personally think you're bitch made to go into someone's stream chat to cry about how someone plays the game they paid for. After a back and forth, Daniel makes a video about it. In the comments, Shore returns and ends up saying Daniel is autistic. Shore backtracks and says that him saying Daniel's brain dead gameplay was just a joke and sarcasm, and only deleted his comments from the chat because he felt bad for Daniel, thinking he has issues. I thought this was really shitty and had the chance to talk about it, but never did, to start any more unnecessary drama. I bring all this up in this video because are we to believe that Shore isn't the type of guy to shit talk and be an asshole in PlayStation messages? You are truly being ignorant if you think not. This point from River gets even worse though. Remember when he said that this was provable?
Spook's video on One Letter Shore provably got his PlayStation account banned.
This guy in chat says PSN reports don't move that fast. It takes 2 to 3 weeks in my personal experience. This is all still just what if though.
That's not true at all.
That's not true?
I've reported people for calling me slurs on PlayStation, and I get a notification the next day saying that action was taken. It's happened over and over and over and over again.
Well, to be fair,
it does not take them weeks.
I've never played PlayStation. You have. You know a lot more.
Then why are you showing this proof? Exactly, you don't know. But you're showing this as hardcore evidence.
I'm not
but
saying
it's
it's hardcore evidence. I'm just saying his account gets banned conveniently right after you make a video on him.
Provably.
I mean, even if you can prove that this isn't like, that's like 1 point of like a million. We're
No.
not gonna get anywhere.
You haven't proved it. By you showing a screenshot saying somebody was banned, that doesn't prove that my fan base did anything.
Provably.
It's just a crazy coincidence. Same with Pro's mod. It's just like all I'm saying is there's no extreme hard proof.
This guy just keeps digging himself deeper and deeper with everything he says. Nothing is consistent. River is a person that'll say things without thinking and constantly backtrack, concede, or flat out lie to make himself look right. What he fails to realize is that no matter how long you talk about someone, you should always expect a response. River truly lost all respect for me when he not only co-signed his friend posting horrible shit on his Twitter account,
even pulling up random tweets of a Twitter account with my name on it and a jumbled spam tag saying some blatantly offensive things. It wasn't me saying this, but even if it was, it's not a gotcha, because it's the most blatant, stupid, offensive garbage ever, and if you take it seriously, then I think you belong to his community.
had a 20-minute video of holding people hostage and personally attacking them in their own chat.
Do you use that nectar to hide a shiny double chin? I don't know.
But also saying Spooks essentially shows off his kids for predators to watch.
And his daughter he can show to his cesspool of weirdos on stream for them to say, oh, she's so fucking cute, bro. Yeah.
I've said my piece about this because it's insane how some people in my own comments trust this guy's information. I can understand if you don't like Spooks' content or my content, but that isn't a justifier to make up flat out lies and having no proof to back it up. Hopefully in a few years, this guy realizes that saying we should be nice to each other isn't acting holier than thou. I think we all can agree and admit we had our edgy phase. I used to be a piece of shit back in the Overwatch competitive days. It would seem like him and his friends never left it no matter how old they are. Spooks and Potato Legion's content made me actually reflect and really ask myself why I took a game that seriously. I'm a prime example of change that River thinks never happens. At the end of the day, as I always say, this is just a video game. If you don't want to be put into a video of you acting crazy and saying crazy shit, maybe don't do that in the first place. Just because you can't control yourself over a game doesn't make Spooks or anyone else who talks about you the bad guy. You decided to broadcast yourself to the world, so don't expect people not to watch.